quickly fires.
Hello, everybody.
You're like, am I live right now?
I promise you, I'm not advertising my company at all.
Leadwood Safari.
This is Jono Kleinhans from Leadwood Safari.
I'm just going to check out the braai quickly.
And Dinner King.
What's going on there? Oh yeah, no, it looks quite it's not sponsored, I promise.
I don't own Phoenix Beer in Mauritius.
And I'm not affiliated with Rip Curl.
Is my fly?
No, I may
It's
look
like
like that
people just do
from
things
my
because
surfboard, my washboard abs.
it's like people just do things because they get paid.
And that's just really sad.
We're just here to talk about rugby.
It's crunch week.
Yes,
Crunch week.
it's the playoffs.
Oh.
I thought they'd never come.
Yeah.
We did a video, like maybe I should put a link on, like very, very long ago, about all the teams and everything. I don't know, that's like 2 years ago. And then
Can we ask the question, is the URC growing on us?
It's growing.
Yes,
growing on me.
definitely.
I wasn't
definitely.
happy about it initially, but it's growing
No.
on me. And I think in hindsight, it was the best decision for us.
No, I think so too.
Because I think we're going to be
Especially
way more
watching Super
competitive.
Rugby and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Suddenly this matters. The Irish teams matter.
Yeah.
And the Scottish teams and the Welsh teams and the
Of course.
Italian teams.
They all matter.
But especially the Irish teams
And not the English teams,
and not the English
even though they're not in the URC. I'm just saying that anyway.
Anyway, so
Okay,
next
so
weekend, Sharks.
Let's just
Bulls
quickly
at
do
Lockwood.
the last, what happened in the, because we didn't actually speak about
Oh, yeah.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Great weekend against the Welsh teams.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a great weekend against the Welsh teams.
Then you can punch each other's ceiling and do some
Unfortunately,
The Sharks game was the first game.
yeah.
And
Well-
as, when it started, I just thought, these guys don't look up to it. They don't look ready
Yeah,
for
but
the big
Ulster
occasion.
playing Ulster, like we beat, the Bulls beat Ulster and the Stormers beat Ulster, but it wasn't like it was an easy game. They're a tough team, and for the Sharks to go there, I didn't think they.
That's
But they
good
could have
place
won
for
the
them.
game.
They could have
won the
in
game.
the end. They could have won.
They came back really nicely and made it very nice and tight.
The panel was very hard on the Sharks. Odwan Dungani and a few other Oaks. They said that Jake White is just better prepared for the crunch situation, and Sean Everett, they just looked like they weren't prepared for a
their
game
coaching
that they
staff.
absolutely had to win. So they said they sort of hinted at if Jake coached the team, I think they would have beaten Ulster.
You know where I have to maybe challenge that in to a degree?
Yeah.
Sia is the Springbok captain.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
won World Cups. He's won British and Irish Lions series. Surely if he's a leader
Yeah.
we know him to be,
Yeah.
surely if where the coach lacks that, I
I
don't know.
The leadership should make up for it.
I don't know. Anyway, congratulations to the
Yeah.
Sharks because they're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
in the
The Bulls won well
Leinster's
against the
amazing.
Ospreys. It was 34-17 with about 8 minutes left, and then they scored a bunch of late tries.
Yeah, Stormers did well to come back against the Scarlets. The big result for the weekend, Munster versus Leinster. So
Yes,
a
Leinster won.
second team Leinster against Munster, smashed Munster
Yes.
in Dublin, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the final log result?
Leinster, Stormers,
Bulls.
third. Who was third?
Munster then.
Munster.
No, it was Bulls.
No, it is Bulls. Yeah.
Bulls 3, yeah.
Bulls, Sharks.
No, Sharks were below the
fifth.
fifth, yeah. So it must have been Munster 4th, Sharks, Ulster, and then the two Scottish teams, Edinburgh and Glasgow.
Don't write them off. The Scottish teams.
I think away from home the Scottish teams won't be a problem.
I just wanted to say this because we spoke about Benetton, and they absolutely destroyed the Dragons.
They smashed the Dragons.
Yeah,
The Dragons
69,
are extremely
69
bad.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragons are like the Lions
No,
when they
we're
were really
Bulls
bad in
fans.
Super Rugby.
Yeah.
We've got like respect for Benetton just
Yeah.
because of that
Yeah.
hammering they gave us.
Okay,
No,
so
they did
then
smash us.
we played the Sharks are
Sharks.
playing the Bulls.
The Bulls are playing the Sharks. That's going to be a hard game, I think, because the Sharks
play a
are always
local
good away
team.
in playoffs.
I don't want to play a local team because anyone can win that game.
Local
There's
derbies are
always,
crazy.
there's always like 60% of the fans at Loftus are
Yeah.
Sharks fans.
Fake
Yeah.
Sharks fans.
Yeah, they come from drive from Joburg.
We don't have tickets yet. We have to talk about that. We need to
I'm from
buy tickets.
Joburg. They like come from Joburg and they're like, yeah, no, today we've got our Sharks jersey
Yeah.
on.
So what do we think? Obviously, I have to think we're going to win just because Jake is our coach and our
I think
players
it's
are on form.
50-50. It's 50-50 because of how we got hammered by them in February, I think it was, or January. We'll have to see.
I'm worried.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
I definitely think that our forwards are on average better than theirs.
Yeah.
But the back line, yes, with back, that scares me.
We've got Brother Garth. As we're talking about the
About
Sharks.
the Sharks. Come say something about the Sharks.
Get in here.
Why do you think the Sharks Sharks,
team.
Give
why
the
do you
man
think
a
the Sharks
microphone.
will beat the Bulls? What gives them the edge? Even though they're playing away from home, evenly matched.
To be honest, I think it boils
Hang on, hang on.
forwards either
Right.
deciding
Just hold that.
that they would like to play some
Speak
rugby.
into that. Speak into
Because
that.
I do believe that at a stage of forwards when we get forward momentum, we're pretty decent. Backline, I think with Amrit turning brings a lot of stability in our defence. So hopefully the defence will shape up. But I think it's going to be a tight contest. I don't see it being a one-way affair. So hopefully
Fussy, the back three.
yeah, I think
Very good.
Cork is playing some great rugby at the moment.
Yeah.
He's hungry. So I
Sharks
think
backline for me has the edge, but not the forwards. Because I think that the Sharks locks are very bad. I think that's where you guys suffer, but your loose forwards are amazing.
yeah.
They will.
We're not going to
No.
speak for an hour about the Sharks.
No, I do think loose trail. I think we can compete. I do think we are a bit light when it comes to 4 and 5, doing the hard draft. But other than that, I think our front three, I think, is going to set the tone. I
Yes,
think
they are hardcore, dude.
they are good scrummaging. So I think if
I
our
think
set
the
pieces
subs,
is
the
one
subs
draft.
might not be Kieran, what's it?
Kieran van Vuren.
Kieran van Vieren and that Mpunu brothers.
Mpunu,
The one is doing a lot better. He's playing
Yeah,
like
I think the new beast that they're
Yeah,
referring to down
I
at the
don't know.
Sharks, his scrummaging is good and his loose play strong, quick, but it's also we have to have the ball to be
Yeah.
able to give
I
these
don't
guys
think he touches
opportunity.
ox and chair on the scrummaging.
No, I think Ox is just on another level
Yeah,
when it
yeah,
comes
for
to
sure.
Ox
the
is
draft.
international level.
Okay, Stormers,
Stormers against Edinburgh, is it?
Edinburgh or
Edinburgh.
Or Glasgow? I get confused between the two.
Oh, the
Against
Stormers are going to
Scotland.
kill him.
Yeah, I think at
whoever
home,
it is.
Stormers
Yeah.
versus Scotland. I think the Stormers will win.
I think Glasgow were last and Edinburgh was 7th.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't remember. We should have been better prepared.
We should have.
with this.
that was
But
they were
this is-
Just
seven.
having a chat.
I think the Stormers at home, whoever they're
Too
playing, they're going to be too
Yeah,
strong.
too strong.
Then Leinster are playing the other Scottish team.
Yes, which they're going to destroy.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think Edinburgh came 7th and
Yeah, I think so
and
too.
the
That's
Glasgow
exactly it.
Warriors came 8th.
Yeah.
So,
10th, yeah.
So it's Leinster,
So I think
Glasgow,
Leinster-
and
Leinster-
Stormers.
actually,
Edinburgh.
actually, this is all just a competition to see who's going to lose to Leinster in the final. So,
I think you're right.
Yeah,
You can't go into it with the wrong attitude if you're Leinster or the Stormers, because I mean Leinster won't, but the Stormers might.
they might.
yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think the Bulls are going to choke
Against the Sharks.
against
I don't think
someone.
No,
I just think Jake versus
Yeah.
Sean Everett.
again,
I think
yeah.
just Jake's going to be better
I
for
don't-
the big occasion.
I've not seen that part of Jake yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
haven't.
Jake's is his frustration that he showed the other day with the whole system. I think the Sharks. I don't know. I won't say they'll be more hungry, but I think after last week's away loss, I think they'll have something to prove because the away record is supposed to be stronger for the Sharks. And I feel that we are capable of going away from home and beating teams, but also coming to Loftus, it's always I think a tight affair. So
It's going to be a great game.
yeah,
Who's Munster playing?
They're playing
Munster.
Glasgow.
no,
Ach,
man.
they're playing. They're
Ulster, aren't
playing Ulster.
Munster must be playing Ulster.
I think
then.
Munster will take that one, eh? Well, just
I think that's also
No,
tight.
yeah.
Munster's
I sort of see
home. I
Ulster
think
being
Munster should.
like not as good as Munster.
Yeah, no, Munster's the better
The team with Dwayne will win. That's my prediction.
That's
Yeah.
Ulster. Ulster's a bit disrupted because their coach is already has 1 foot in Bath and he's already signed
Yeah,
a few
yeah.
players and
One
that.
from Grant.
So it might be closer than we think, but I think I'm
Leinster-
going Munster.
Leinster's playing in the final of the Champions Cup now.
Yes, at
So
half
today,
past
in
5
an
in an
hour.
hour.
Half
Yeah.
They'll win that.
So
No, I think they'll win that against La Rochelle.
Can't have a French
La
team win
Rochelle,
things.
Yeah.
we got
year's final defeat, they might have thought this is not their
some
Because they're going to go
players.
into the World Cup feeling like they. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they must go into the World Cup thinking that
The
they're
Irish.
untouchable. No, the French,
The French.
because they had three French teams in the final in the last rounds of the
Yeah.
Yeah,
of
and the
of
Challenge
of
Cup and
Heineken
the, and
Cup.
the Champions
They won
Cup.
the Six Nations easily.
Yeah,
They smashed the All Blacks.
yeah.
They're going to think they're already hot going
Yeah.
into the World Cup.
There are big discussions coming after when the test matches come about the French and the Irish.
We have to play the
No, I have to
Well,
say
the-
something.
the fixture's been booked now for November. We're playing Ireland.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It's gonna
But
be
actually,
That's
that's a
gonna
good
be-
thing. You
Yeah.
got to play the
It's a
tough
good thing.
folks.
I'm just saying it's not amazing.
and up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to have a like a Brian
The
now.
Sharks are getting Etzebeth, aren't they?
Yes, we must actually
It's
put
a bit,
that
and Ruan Janssen van Rensburg.
See.
Okay.
Stocking up the midfield and the grafters.
Go Bulls.
Go Sharks!
Cheers. Go Bulls.
Sharks! I'm Springboks! Sharks! The same team.
I can't ever say go Stormers. So
Yes, I can.
I can say anything else.